You can start to talk. Hi. After that, yeah.
Hello and welcome to Hualien, Taiwan for Game Week 6 of the 2020 Taiwan Mulan Football League as we start the second of 3 cycles. Today, this game features Hualien, who are top after the first cycle with 4 wins and a draw, against Taoyuan Inter, who have endured a much tougher time and are currently sitting 5th out of 6. To take you through today's game, myself, Jake Fletcher, and beside me, Roy Hung. Hi, Roy.
Hello, everybody.
So we'll have a look at the weather today as we have a look at the stadium. It's been raining for the last few days, but first we'll go through the Hualien lineup. So they're playing a 4-4-2. In goal they've got Wang. Across the back four they've got number 3 Chen Yinghui, number 6 Zuo Lisan, 7 Ten Yahui, 21 Lin. Across the middle, on the left 16 Yang, on the right Zuo Li Ping, in the middle Captain Wang Xianghui and 20 Xu. And up front, they've got number 13, Wu, and number 19, Tan. Looking at the Inter lineup, they've gone with a different formation, 3-4-3. In goal, we've got number 21, Zuo. Back three of 12, Ho, 13, Pan, and 22, Zhuang. Across the middle, we've got 11, Ten Yamping playing on the left, Xie playing on the right, number 4. Captain, number 3, Ten Yajun, and Teng, number 20, playing in the middle. And to finish the lineup, up front, 24, Yang, 17 Dingxi, and number 8 Lan. So I was just saying the weather hasn't been great in Taiwan recently. It's been raining the last few days, Roy. As you can see, the pitch, it's a bit muddied. They've had 2 games on it already, but the weather seems to cleared up and we're okay to go.
I mean, they're lucky to have the game today because for the male game, I mean, the Taiwan Premier League is cancelled because of the heavy rain and the poor condition of the pitch.
Yeah, so as we can just see here, the players getting ready. We should be ready for kickoff at 4:30 as scheduled. Just looking at the Hualien lineup, compared to the last game against Inter, they have made one change, haven't they, Roy?
Yes, is it? And then I think they should be putting the same team, maybe got enough power to kick on with Inter today. And seems a big change for Inter today, right, Jake?
Yeah, they've made 5 changes to the last time they played against Hualien. It was a close encounter, just 2-1 to Hualien in the end. And I feel this time Inter may think they can certainly get something from this game.
But I think the situation today is a bit different. I mean, in comparing to last time, because right now for Hualien they got 4 wins already, right? But for Inter they got 3 losses up to this moment. That means for Inter, it's a bit in a bad mood playing for the game.
Yeah, certainly. Talking about Hualien, they're going into this game full of confidence after thrashing bottom of the league Kaohsiung Yangxing 5-0 last week. And as mentioned, Hualien are undefeated, dropping just 2 points in the first cycle. That was against title contenders Taipei Bear in the opening game of the season. So prior to their win against Kaohsiung Yangxing, the previous 3 wins that Hualien earned were all by a single goal. Do you think, as you say, this game you're expecting a bigger gap between the 2 teams?
I think so, because Inter they have to get back from the losses, but for the formation they still use the 3 back. It seems that for the 3 backs not enough strong defending, not that solid. So for Hualien they're on the homeland, and I think they have more advantage to win Inter today.
Yeah, I think Taoyuan Inter making a couple of changes. Last week they didn't have a good time out playing against Taichung. They ended up losing 5-2. The kickoff then was delayed due to heavy rain as well. And it was their 3rd successive defeat in the league, meaning they ended the first cycle 5th out of 6th place, with just Kaohsiung Yangxin below them, propping up the table.
So just let us see whether Inter they can come up with something in the new round, right, today.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, for Inter, I think last week was the first time they would have felt they were heavily beaten by the final whistle. Perhaps that could even have been a different story. I mean, Taichung scoring, I'd say, a fluke goal off the back of Michelle Pau's heels, and a very debatable penalty. So that's 2 of the goals. Had Taoyuan managed to overturn Blue Whale last week, I mean, they would be sitting in 3rd place instead of 5th right now.
So I think, I mean, the number 9, 10 or number 13 for Wu for Hualien may challenge Pao today in today's game, because there's right now the second and third goal scorer in the league.
Yes.
Wu got 5 and 10 got 5 and Wu got 4 already.
Yeah, so they've certainly got no trouble up front. As we have kickoff here, Taoyuan kicking off right to left in grey and black, and Hualien left to right in a dark blue. So as you can see, just starting the game, Taoyuan looking to start on the front foot. Again, moving the ball down that left side to number 11, Chen Yanping.
You know, Chen used to play in the Hualien before, and right now he's in Taoyuan Inter. So they met the previous team today.
Just here as Hualien go for a ball over the top to Tan. Taoyuan just about deal with that and put that out for a throw. I don't think they'll want to take any early risks today.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe they take a 5 to 10 minutes to test the other opponents to see whether they will play the formation tactics.
Yeah, especially with the wet pitch, I think the ball will be sliding through on the surface. Any balls in the air.
Yeah, especially when the ball is coming in front of the goals. You got some muddy pits in front of the goals.
Yeah, you don't want to take any chances there. The ball could bobble up.
Yeah.
So we have a good turn here, but just unable to keep it in play.
So I always wonder when, I mean, for a player, like right now he's playing against his ex-team. So what's the feeling? I mean, do you feel excited or?
I'm sure there'll always be that feeling that they want to do well to show.
Well, a bit embarrassed.
No, I think it'll be more of a feeling trying to prove to their previous team what they lost.
Maybe.
Yeah, depending on whose decision it was to make the move. As the ball bobbles out here to number 11. Unable to get a strike away though. And Taoyuan put that ball out again.
Okay, the great chance for Jolly Ping.
Yeah, so you can see there. Yeah, you can see there the ball just bobbling around, sliding through on the surface to number 11.
Like doing the pachinko stuff, like bouncing back and forth.
Yeah, I think we might see a little bit of that. I think the ball's a little bit harder to control. Most of these players, I think, will be used to playing on turf pitches rather than real grass as well. Plays a little, well, I wouldn't say a little, plays a lot differently when you're playing on grass.
Yeah. So Hualien, the teams, they are right now playing in the home team. They should be most familiar with the pitch.
So Taoyuan just with a little bit of space out on the right, but Chen Yihui comes across just to stop the attack. Yeah, I think most of the teams will have had to travel a little way out to Hualien.
Yeah.
On the east coast of Taiwan. Not as easy to get to as some other cities in Taiwan.
Yeah, because I mean the high-speed rail is not right now not open to that sports right now. They're just planning. So that means they have to get there by bus or by train. It takes time like 2 to 3 hours if you're from Taipei.
As you see a ball here through to number 13 Wu with an early chance. Strikes it first time. The ball just bounced up and she put it over. Left foot strike over the bar. But yeah, that's an early opportunity there again. A couple of early chances they've had.
Yes.
I think see Taoyuan definitely look like they've got a plan in place. They're keeping the ball a lot better than we saw last week, the start of last week against Taichung.
I think Taoyuan is playing a bit aggressive today.
As Ding Chi comes through here on the left side of the box, plays a cross in.
Nice cross.
Fades the keeper and just no one there. I think 24 Yang just unable to get on the end of that.
Oh yeah, Or Chen Yanping maybe getting inside, but just found nothing.
As we have a look again, ball just evading keeper, but no one there to put it in. So early chance for both teams.
Yeah. But I really think, I mean, the wet weather really affect the game. I mean, just like the keeper can't hold the ball easily.
Yeah, I think keepers in this weather should be looking to get rid of the ball rather than hold on to it.
Yeah. Well, that means there will be more shootings because of this problem that the goalkeeper may face.
You see most of the game being played in Hualien's half at the moment. They've had a couple of chances to put the ball forward.
For both teams, I mean, they're right now playing a little more concentrated in the middle. They're not using the flank. Well, I don't know whether they want to save more energy because in wet weather, sometimes if you run that much, I mean, it wastes more energy, especially when you are stopping the ball or you play the ball up front.
Yeah, certainly as the ball slips through.
Yeah.
Sometimes feel like a lost cause.
So that means there may be, I mean, some kind of substitutions, bring on some flashbacks in the early stage.
So Hualien getting into the box here.
Very good chance here.
And that's been put out. Claiming a goal kick. Number 12 there, Ho. And she's got it. So we've got Hualien here. Roy, they're top of the league this season so far after the first cycle. A league that's been dominated by Taoyuan Blue Whale over the last 3 years. But prior to that, I think it was Hualien who was dominating the league.
Yeah, this time, right. But in fact, I mean, for Hualien, they got good results in the past few years. Just like getting in second or getting in third place for the league. So what they miss for the team, just they need some strikers or more teamwork to overcome the problems. But right now they got number 9 and number 13. I mean, Tan and Wu seems that they can overcome the problem, and right now they can try their best to win the title.
Yeah, I think as you mentioned, Wu and Tan, 9 goals between them so far.
Yeah.
And not only have they been scoring themselves, but I think they've provided quite a few assists for each other already.
I should say they should be the best team up, I mean, in this league, because for both of them they can score and then they can also assist for each other.
Yeah, I think prior to this game, like I mentioned, 9 goals between them and 6 assists.
Yeah, already.
3 apiece. You see,
you just said the success of Hualien right now because this team up.
the ball through there, but clearly offside.
But that, I mean, for Hualien, because they have to really rely on this team up. I mean, rely on number 13, number 9, or Wu and 10, and in case of any of them got hurt, I mean, got injured,
Yeah.
then that would be a big problem for Hualien. Because right now they don't have any other strikers or forwards that can replace these 2 players. They can help them to also score in some important moments.
Yeah, I think we mentioned that the front 2 have scored quite a few goals between them, and it shows with Hualien. I think they're second in the goal scoring charts in the league at the moment, just behind Blue Whale.
Yeah.
So coming up 10 minutes here, I think Taoyuan will be the happier of the 2, don't you think? They've managed to control the ball.
I think so, yeah. I think the head coach Oliver may want to come up something after a big defeat last time, 5-2
Yeah, I think that would have been hurting them a little bit
Yeah.
for the days after. But
But
they've come back strong, I think.
yeah, I think
These
so.
first
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Because for tactics, because they're doing the 3-4-3, right? For these tactics, their defending have to do in the upfront. I mean, for the forward and also midfield, they have to press, called the high press here. I mean, to give pressure to the opponent team at their back and at their field. But in fact, in the situation is that for Taoyuan Inter, they cannot finish that. I mean, they cannot do the high pressing.
Yeah, you certainly can't carry out high press for a 90-minute match.
Yeah.
As we have
So that means,
here.
that means they have to improve their physical conditions for the players. Okay, 10 will take the corner.
Puts the ball in. And Taoyuan get that clear. It's a good header clear. Let's see if they can build a counter. Unfortunately, they were unable to hold onto the ball. The ball's through here. The flag's not gone up.
Oh, it's a pity.
And Wu's put that wide. It was a great first-time ball back into the box. The flag stayed down. I think the Taoyuan defenders were hoping for that offside flag, but as we can see there,
it should be right. She's onside.
Yeah, that was a good run into the box.
And then it's a bit pity for Wu.
I think she should certainly be scoring those, and I think she knows that herself.
Yeah.
Perhaps taking a little bit more time to try and take that on her right foot rather than her left.
I think she's quite alert. I mean, react quickly. I mean, on the second ball, and then run up to the ball to open a chance here.
So Taoyuan got away with one there. As they try and shield the ball out, but it's stayed in play. And just an uneven bounce. Number 7, Ten Yahui, decides to put that ball out of play. Just playing for safety there rather than
they have to. She have to.
I think with the amount of water that's come down on the pitch, as we mentioned before, playing a ball back to the keeper from that distance, you don't know if the ball's going to make it or not.
Yeah. And sometimes you may also create trouble for the goalkeeper.
So Taoyuan looking to come forward again.
It seems the ring stops.
And some neat play here allows the ball to come in the box.
Very good chance here.
I think as it bounced off Ding Qi, Yang was just offside there.
Yeah.
I don't think that was an intentional pass though.
Yeah, I think so. Just fortunate, I mean, for the ball to bounce back from Ding Qi to Yang.
So at the moment it looks like Hualien are struggling a little bit to take control of this game.
I think Hualien is too, I mean, they're playing too easy for Inter. They're just not press enough. So you can see simply Inter Taoyuan, they can possess the ball at the backyard easily without any pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly having a little bit of time on the ball. So have a look at the replay. You can see the ball coming off 2 or 3 players before bouncing off Ding Qi to Wang.
Yeah, definitely offside, yeah.
Yeah, certainly offside. Correct decision. Decent finish though.
Yeah. Ball out, Ding Qi
just unable to control that. Hualien moving the ball forward. But rather loose throw in. We'll get another chance.
Great defending by Chen Yanping.
Hualien just taking their time here a little bit on the left side. Looking to throw the ball forward. I think a few of these balls that Hualien are playing forward are just more out of hope than anything. There's not much structure to it at the moment.
It's a bit weird, I mean, for the Hualien team, because I mean this pitch is in Hualien. They should be familiar with the situation of the pitch, but right now it seems that they're just playing the first time on the pitch.
Struggling a little bit to get a rhythm going. The ref's given a foul against Taoyuan for that tackle.
And as you can see today, Hualien, they're passing just lack of accuracy today. It seems like the players are not in connection with each other.
Not just yet. So they try and launch a ball into the box from deep. And it's dealt with by Inter. It's launched forward again and taken by the keeper. There's number 13 Wu. Tried to latch on to the end of that.
Number 21 Zhou.
So we mentioned Tan and Wu up front for Hualien.
Yeah.
Their main threat. I think you know Tan previously played in Spain.
Yeah. He got experience in Spain in the Real Valladolid.
You can see here another long ball forward from Hualien. But good line. At the back by Taoyuan. And Wu's offside.
I should say it's a pretty weird situation in Taiwan. I mean, we didn't have a professional football league for women. Right now it's semi-pro, and then we got players exported, I mean, to other countries to play. So sometimes, we've got a professional league, then we got professional trainings for the players, and then we can have players to export to other countries to play, because we got professional trainings. But right now for Taiwan is that we only got semi-pro league, and then got players to play outside.
Yeah, I think.
So I should say that we have potential to develop. I mean, for the women's league here, we got good players. We have players they can play in other countries' league. And just say the government or other enterprise, they have to work hand in hand to help to develop the professional league football in Taiwan, no matter on male or female.
Yeah, I think we were speaking before the game.
Yeah.
You mentioned the Hualien local government and now Taoyuan local government investing in the football development.
Yeah.
In their respective districts, which is always good to see.
Yeah. I mean, right now for both teams, they're supported by the local government here. For Taoyuan is Taoyuan City. They support the team, Inter, and for Hualien is Hualien City. They support the team. I mean, for a long time. But for Hualien, originally the team was supported by a development company in the past. I mean, in the very beginning of the league when the league began. But after a year or a couple of years, that company left the team, and then the government support the team wholly. You can see the 1-2 here.
Yeah, Yang
for
doing
Inter.
well, winning a free kick. Yeah, a little bit different to the men's league here in Taiwan, who appear to be mainly supported by big industrial companies.
Yeah. I think they're working on it, I mean, for the Mulan League.
So Hualien just getting the ball clear here. See if we can hold this up. Another long ball through. And number 11, Zuo's through. Has a strike, but that's well blocked by Pan. And Hualien will have another corner. So again, we can see, I think it's become quite evident in the early stages here what Hualien are trying to do. They're playing relatively deep and just looking to put the ball over Taoyuan's back three and get in behind.
Yeah, just see Hualien right now is mainly doing the counter attack.
So Tan to put the ball in again. It's high through the keeper's hands. Number 16 there.
Yang.
Yeah, just unable to get on the end of that.
Yeah.
Swung a boot at it, but I think it just.
I think Yang cannot predict the ball will come to a serve because the goalkeeper just jump up, want to catch the ball, but she failed. And the captain, Wang.
So the ball's played through here to Ding Chi. Who turns and plays the ball forward. I think she's won a free kick there.
And they just blocked the way Ding Chi wants to go.
I think the referee's seen something he doesn't like.
So for Taoyuan Inter today, they put Chen Yanping to the left side. So for the last game, Chen Yanping is playing, on the forward position, just behind Yang. So see whether Chen Yanping can help on the left flank. Okay, Pan.
Ball into the
Free
box.
kick. Punch out by the goalkeeper.
Decent strike
Ooh.
off the crossbar. First time strike. That was very well hit.
Yeah. It's an amazing strike.
Yeah, the keeper was well beaten. Unfortunately for Taoyuan, that's come just off the crossbar as we have a look again. I think that was the captain, Chen Yajun, striking from 25 yards.
I mean, if she score, then I would pick this one as the golden kick for the week.
Yeah,
Goal.
certainly. Wonderful effort, though.
Yeah.
Just slightly unfortunate.
Beautiful volley.
And we see Hualien trying to rally straight away. And the first time strike of their own. Just wide of the right post. It looks like it's taken a deflection.
Yeah. And it seems like for Taoyuan Inter, they just, comes out from the defeat last time today. Seems they do well today.
Yeah, they're looking motivated.
Yeah.
But they'll have to deal with this corner first.
Okay, 10. Far post again.
Through the
Drop
keeper's
it.
hands.
Ooh.
And number 7, Chen Yahui, puts the ball in the back of the net.
So it happened again, Jake.
Yes.
It's not the first time for the goalkeeper to lose the ball.
No, I think it's the second successive corner that ball's gone through her hands.
Yeah. So I mean, the ball is not, going in that quick and strong, and the goalkeeper just slipped the ball.
Yeah, I think we mentioned earlier they should have been looking to play safer, maybe punch that ball out rather
Yeah,
than
she has to. Yeah, she has to for safety.
Yeah. We saw moments earlier, Hualien keeper Wang, when the ball came to her, she punched the ball out.
Yeah.
Didn't take any chances. Zuo Openi looking to try and take a different approach, hold on to the ball. and it's gone through her hands. And this time, Chen Yahui not making any mistakes, putting that ball into the back of the net.
Frankly, I should say that the goal should be preventable for the goalkeeper. Just like if she punched the ball out the goal line, then they simply just lost another corner, but not a goal.
So 25 minutes in, 1-0 to Hualien.
Yeah.
And I think Taoyuan will be feeling a little bit disappointed after working so well.
Yeah.
In this first half.
I mean, a little bit frustrated for them because they're really, I mean, doing good on attacking.
We saw a through ball, Hualien for Yang, but it's all coming out and collecting that.
Remember the last time they met each other, they got 2-1, the final score. It's also a tense game. Yeah, I think today they're doing the same kind of thing as well. Just like being 50-50. I mean, for both sides, they got a proper attack and defending.
Another ball to the back post, just out of the reach of Tan and Yang there.
Okay, Wang collect the ball. Chen Yanping with the clearance.
24 Yang just unable to hold on to that, and Hualien will gain possession back.
It seems a goal for Hualien helps the team a lot. I mean, you can see the players right now, they're playing a little more confident.
Yeah, they've had a couple of attacking opportunities, moving the ball forward since that goal.
I mean, the psychological, I mean, how they think in their mind, it really affect the team, I mean, their performance as well. And it's feel a little more safety when you got a goal, and then you can play a little more, I mean, with more confidence on the pitch.
I think before the start of today, Hualien even on points with Taipei Bear.
I think they're just playing a little more, I mean, passive today for Hualien. You can see, I mean, in the early 15 minutes, mostly Taoyuan Inter got, I mean, control the ball and got better attacking situations.
Yeah, but they've not made the most of it so far.
Yeah.
Unfortunate with that 25-yard strike. It was very clean.
Yeah.
Very clean hit.
I really like the volley.
So yeah, we mentioned Hualien struggling a little bit at the start of the game. Do you think that's anything to do with their mindset after watching Taipei Bear come out with a 2-1 win earlier today against Kaohsiung? I think may have put a little bit of pressure on them, knowing that they needed to win to stay top of the league.
I mean, for this season, I mean, for the Mulan, is a bit different from the other seasons because right now we've got Taipei Bear, we got Hualien, and also the Blue Whales. I mean, they just got similar powers to play against with. So got rivals to strike for the champion. So not that one side. I mean, in the past, only the Blue Whales or the Hualien, there are only two teams just got qualified for the champion because they got better squad, better players. So I mean, it's a good situation for the league, for Mulan.
Yeah, certainly, providing more evenly matched games.
Yeah.
And I think we spoke to each other about Taipei Bear before today. Just mentioned after the first cycle they'd only conceded 2 goals.
Yeah. But still, I mean, for the Blue Whales, they got a few one-side game. I mean, for the first round, they got 3 matches, score over 4, like 5-0, 5-1, 5-2 for the Blue Whales.
Certainly, and they earlier today. They came out as 5-0 winners
Yeah.
against Hualien. You see here. Xie just trying to put the ball in, but it's gone out for a goal kick. Yeah, I think, as you mentioned, Blue Whale scoring quite a few goals. I think it's between them and Hualien is where we're going to see the top scorer for the season.
Yeah. See whether they can challenge for Pao, Michelle Pao. Right now 8, right?
Yeah, after her 2 goals today, she's on up to 8 goals. Strike partner Lee on 5, I believe.
Yeah.
Whereas we've got Hualien here, Tan and Wu on 5 and 4 goals apiece. As the ball slipped here through.
No offside. Chen Yanping.
Good cross in, but no one there to challenge for the ball. I think you could see there, Xie just a little slow to get into the box.
Yeah. It seems for Taoyuan Inter, they put number 11 Chen Yanping on left flank is working, but just have got a few two to three times. She just run on the flank and cut the ball back. Nobody runs in the middle.
Yeah, just lacking a little bit of support.
Yeah. And I think if number 11 Chen Yanping, she's doing on the flank, let's say they predict she will have the ball passing back in the middle, then somebody should run.
So forward drive here.
Okay, 3-on-3.
It's gone all the way, had a strike herself.
Yeah, a little bit anxious for her.
Yeah, it's number 21 Lin playing at right back, running down the middle.
Yeah.
Looking quite adventurous.
Yeah, she's the national team player as well. In the player at the back, Lin Kai-Ling.
Taoyuan just letting her run through there.
Yeah. I mean, she's a bit anxious. I mean, she can still have time to control the ball. Maybe do a little 1-2 or lay off to set up chances for the teammates.
Good ball to Tan there. Tan with a chance to put the ball into the box.
Somebody's coming in. Zhuo Lisan just came in the right time.
I think, timed to run well, but the bounce was unfavorable.
Yeah. Because got a first bounce. If she touched the ball, I mean, in the first time and not after the bouncing, then I think she may score it.
Taoyuan.
Okay, Wang with the shot.
So Zhou looking to go long to the left. So it's a good return by Hualien, and they'll have a chance to put the ball in.
Move the pass.
Let's keep her out to collect that one. And Taoyuan with the ball in their own half. And I would say not too much pressure by Hualien.
Yeah.
They're happy just to sit and wait. See there a loose pass by Chen Yanping.
Nice ball through.
So well defended.
I think Pan is very experienced on defending. Just came in the right time and then make the right tackle.
Yeah, looking strong there.
Yeah. So very important, I mean, defending role for Taoyuan Inter. So she's the one that played all the 6 rounds. in the starting lineup for Taoyuan Inter.
And I think he's going to have to be very vocal there, especially playing with a back three.
Yeah.
You've got to be very organised to make a back three work. So far they've done very well. The goal unfortunately coming from a set piece.
Yeah. Okay, Lin Kai-ling take the free kick here.
So flicked on, but through to the goalkeeper. No trouble in the end there. So another ball forward by Hualien, looking to bypass the midfield. And they're going to have another chance to put the ball into the box, the far post.
Okay, 10.
Yeah, under a little bit of pressure. I think she lost her balance.
Yeah, got a touch on the ball. And
So
seems she's still running for the ball.
yeah, let's have a look at the replay.
And as the defender get into her way.
Yeah, and she just got under there in the end,
Yeah.
under the ball in the end.
Nice
So
shot.
Yeah, long strike there. I think we can see for the first time, Taoyuan struggling a little bit to get out of their half.
Yeah.
These goal kicks are coming straight back, so they've decided to go short.
Lose the ball again.
But Hualien, I think, just finally getting a little bit more possession now.
Yeah. And it seems to me, I mean, for the Taoyuan Inter, seems their physical condition dropped a little bit after 30 minutes. I mean, you can see when they're running or when they're heading back for defending, they are not that fast.
Yeah, not the same intensity
Yeah.
as the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I mean, that's the main problem for them. You can see last time, I mean, for they're playing against the Blue Whale at the. Okay, let's see. So this is getting in.
So good ball there down the right. And Zuo Ping putting it in, I think via deflection in the end.
Yeah.
So Wu playing the ball through.
Got a deflection on the defender, Pan. And keeper just lost her position. So 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0 after 38 minutes. And perhaps the result, the scoreline you were expecting, Roy.
Yeah, I think so. But if I count on, I mean the performance of Taoyuan Inter in the first half, I mean in the first 15 minutes, I should say that doesn't worth 2-0. They should be 0-0, or even Taoyuan Inter should got the first goal. But after the first goal scored by Hualien, it seems that Hualien is doing much better and better. They get improving, I mean, on the pitch.
Yeah, certainly playing with a little bit more freedom.
Yeah.
And now with a 2-0 lead, with still 7 minutes to go in the first half.
I don't know whether the players, I mean, for the Taoyuan Inter just got a little despair after they lost 2 goals or 1 goal, and then they just become playing a little more passive on the pitch.
So we see another chance here. Yang with a chance to square that ball across. I think if she'd found the way through, there were two Hualien players.
Yeah.
Waiting to put that ball in, but just not enough power on that cross.
And Pen, I mean, she should clear the ball away directly. Just touch the ball and then give the ball back to the opponent.
There's pressure there from Yang, forcing Inter just to play that ball out for a throw-in. as you mentioned, 2-0. With the way Taoyuan were playing the first 15-20 minutes, they'll definitely be frustrated. I think Oliver will be frustrated.
I think so, yeah.
He's watched his team play well. But again, they're 2-0 down.
So that means, I mean, for Taoyuan Inter, they have just got their full energy in the, I mean, first 15 or 20 minutes. Then they should try the best to score at that time, that period of time. So when if they score first, and then they can control the match, and then hold the scoreline till the last minute. They try their best to defend. Then that should be the tactics for them.
Yeah, they certainly had a couple of opportunities, that's for sure.
Yeah. But yes, still we got another half to go. I mean, 45 minutes to go. They still have got 5 chances to bring on fresh legs here to refresh the team. Okay, Chen Ping.
Yeah, just a miss-hit pass there by Pan. You see the last 5 minutes, the ball pretty much staying up in Taoyuan's third.
Yeah. Chen Ping. Too much for her. Right now only the Chen Ping can hold the ball for the Inter.
There's Wang coming through here with the ball. Again, well defended by Pan.
Pan, yeah. You can see Pan. When Huang passes enemy and then Pan gets in the right time.
Yeah, just positioning herself well.
Yeah.
So let's see if Zor can handle this corner a little bit better. I imagine Tan will try and play it into a similar position as the last two that she'd taken from this side.
Yes. See where the Zor.
So ball in again.
This time punch out.
And ball bouncing around off a few players.
10 with the ball in.
Tan just unable to get it clear at the moment. And they do so for a throw. But again, some anxious moments there.
Yeah.
Taoyuan struggling to really get that ball out of their box.
Yeah, I don't know why. And simply maybe just kick the ball out of the goal line.
Tan here, putting the ball across. This time Zor gathering cleanly along the floor. It looks like they're going to try a counter-attack.
Ding Chi with the turn.
So we're just trying to take on Taoyuan defense. And a loose pass again in their own half by Taoyuan. So I think they'll probably look to get to half-time now.
Yeah.
Take a breather, regroup.
I mean, for the main problem here for Taoyuan Inter is that for their midfield, they just cannot hold the ball. They just easily lose the ball.
A long strike there from Chen Yinghui.
Then you can see when, I mean, for Pan, for the defender of the Inter, she just can hold the defending line. When she get the ball back, she want to pass it to the midfield, and just the midfield, you easily lose the ball to the opponent. So right now, problem is that Inter have to find a way to keep the ball. If they can't keep the ball in the midfield, they can't possess the ball up to the front. Then they cannot create chances for their strikers. And you can count for Ding Chi. Like she's playing the forward, but like I said, So maybe less than 10 touches for Ding Qi today. I mean, on up front, less than 10.
Yeah. And at the moment, the ball's just, they're just struggling to get the ball up to her now. As Hualien look to be winning that midfield battle.
Still hold the ball, not clear that.
So we're entering the 1 minute of added time. And,
so a throw in for Hualien.
looks like they may just have time for one more corner to be taken. So again, Tan to play the ball in.
That should be the final chances for the first half.
You see a lot of pressure there on the keeper. Ball through to the back post, but no one able to get on the end of that.
I think Tan do the corner quite well. I mean, just every time did the corner, just get in the right position.
So at the end of the first half, it's Hualien 2, Taoyuan 0. We're back after a short break.
Should be okay.
我们是花莲女子足球队。2020台湾木兰足球联赛
在华视频道收看，
网络直播在 CTFA，
欢迎大家来收看哦。
球场上，我尽情奔跑，毫不保留，用尽力量。我的热情从未改变，今天仍火热燃烧。我们朝向同样的方向，朝向同一目标。这是我们的舞台，今天尽情闪耀。嘿，这次 we play together， 输赢也别太 care， 能一起踢球才是真的我的快乐。哎 ，say 个 hello， 做个朋友，大家特质不同，但能互相包容。我和你，你和我，互相帮忙，彼此加油。一个人无法踢球，大家一起才能成就。Oh, break it all, you know what? Peace and love is the best of all. 再多辛苦，再多困难，我们一起哭，也一起笑，一起超越，一起成长，我们能够做到。Together we are strong， 任何事难不倒。Together we will rise， 新纪录一起创造。Together we chase one dream， 必定会达成目标。Together we share， 疯狂喜悦奔跑。这锻炼非常艰辛，我需要非常自律，每次挫折失败来临 ，My dreams coming， 我相信一定坚定，这是我们不断迈进。My mission, my passion and my dream. These words aren't just for my team, but both for you and me. 'Cause we all have a life again, we all wanna do something. We don't wanna live in vain, we all wanna grab the chance. Don't you ever fight alone
No,
together.
I think
we can
I don't know.
handle
I don't know. It's weird for the players to that.
也一起笑，一起超越，一起成长，我们能够做到。Together we are strong， 任何事难不倒。Together we will rise。
So welcome back. We're just going to have a quick dance here by the Hualien football team. So as we saw there, just a quick dance by the Hualien football team, just promoting hand washing, I believe. Again, in this current situation with COVID-19, the best defense against the COVID-19. In a moment, we're going to have an interview with the head of education for Hualien.
So right now you can see the interview
花
here.
莲女足长期以来，花莲县政府来这个培植花莲女足，当然花莲女足也带动了花莲基层的这个足球的整个实力的一个发展。处长帮我们讲讲。
对，花莲女足哈。
So just asking for that.
非六都的县市。
Right now the football here in Hualien, they got a team here and help to promote football in Hualien. So how they did it?
就是希望我们女足队的球员呢，能够来在我们的基层呢去教导我们的球员。那因为我们都知道说，现在国家队的主力都是我们花莲女足的球员。那当他们大学毕业之后，那希望回到花莲的时候，能够有一个对他们自己有兴趣的工作。对。
And the education department head Lee just said that the Hualien team here, they help to promote, to help the primary school or the secondary schools to help them to build up school teams, to help them to play football. And as we know that most of the national team players, they come from Hualien. So they wish they can keep this tradition in the future. So they will try their best to promote football here. So to set up, the youth team to make a complete system here in Hualien, so as to support the football growth here and also the football growth for the national team.
好，谢谢处长接受我们的访问。当然，我们也预祝这个接下来花莲女足今年会有更好的一个表现。
stats after the first half.
那么当然，我们现在继续看这个上半场一个攻守的一个数据。 然后这个花莲女足持球率有48%，要比桃园国际要多了40%。
That Inter's one shot was that 25-yard strike. Unfortunate not to go in.
Yeah.
Just a couple more stats down here.
And the corners got 5 corners here, and then also 1 yellow card for Hualien. So you can see that. Most of the goals, the shooting from Hualien should be, after the first 15 minutes.
So we're back after another short break.
我们是花莲女子足球队。2020台湾木兰足球联赛
在华视频道收看，
网络直播在 CTFA，
欢迎大家来收看哦。
球场上我尽情奔跑，毫不保留，用尽力量。我的热情从未改变，今天仍火热燃烧。我们朝向同样的方向，朝向同一目标，这是我们的舞台，今天尽情闪耀。嘿，这次 we play together， 输赢也别太 care， 能一起踢球才是真的我的快乐。哎 ，say 个 hello， 走的朋友，大家特质不同，但能互相包容。我和你，你和我，互相帮忙，彼此加油。一个人无法踢球，大家一起才能成就。Oh， we all break it all。You know what？Peace and love is the best of all。再多辛苦，再多困难，我们一起哭，也一起笑，一起超越，一起成长，我们能够做到。Together we are strong， 人可是难不倒。Together we will rise， 新纪录一起创造。Together we chase one dream， 必定会达成目标。Together we share， 疯狂喜悦奔跑。这锻炼非常艰辛，我需要非常自律。这次挫折失败来临 ，My dreams coming， 我相信一定坚定，这是我们不断迈进。My mission, my passion and my dream. These words aren't just for my team, but both for you and me. 'Cause we all have a life, yeah, we all wanna do something. We don't wanna live in vain, we all wanna grab the chance. Don't you ever fight alone, together we can have it all. 再多辛苦，再多困难，我们一起哭，也一起笑，一起超越，一起成长，我们能够做到。 we are strong， 人可是难不倒。Together we will rise， 新纪录一起创造。Together we chase one dream， 必定会达成目标。Together we share， 疯狂喜悦奔跑。多少训练练习不断，多少试炼都不简单，一起超越，一起努力面对挑战。Together we shine, we will rise a new history. Together we'll rise. Together we are strong. 人可是难不倒。Together we will rise. 新纪录一起创造。Together we chase one dream. 必定会达成目标。Together we share. 疯狂喜悦奔跑。Together we are strong. 人可是难不倒。Together we will rise. 新纪录一起创造。Together we chase one dream. 必定会达成目标。Together we share. 疯狂喜悦奔跑。
大家好，我们是桃园国际2020木兰足球联赛，
在华视教育体育文化频道，
还有足协 YouTube，
记得要来收看哟。
华视关怀在地商圈，提供活动讯息和产业一起努力，力挺台湾小农发起爱心认购，让我们一起度过难关。防疫期间自己料理，营养均衡，健康管理每一天。
放假在家正是好时机，看看书，充实自己，
保持好心情，多多运动，增强免疫力。
走出疫情，关怀在地，华视与你在一起。
我们是花莲女子足球队。2020台湾木兰足球联赛，
在华视频道收看，
网络直播在 CTFA，
欢迎大家来收看哦。
球场上我尽情奔跑，毫不保留，用尽力量。我的热情从未改变，今天仍火热燃烧。我们朝向同样的方向，朝向同一目标，这是我们的舞台，今天尽情闪耀。Hey， 这次 we play together， 输赢也别太 care， 能一起踢球才是真的我的快乐。哎 ，say 个 hello， 做个朋友，大家特质不同，但能互相包容。我和你，你和我，互相帮忙，彼此加油。一个人无法踢球，大家一起才能成就。Oh， break it all， you know what？Peace and love is the best of all。再多辛苦，再多困难，我们一起哭，也一起笑，一起超越，一起成长，我们能够做到。Together we are strong， 人可是难不倒。Together we will rise， 新纪录一起创造。Together we chase one dream， 必定会达成目标。Together we share， 疯狂喜悦奔跑。这锻炼非常艰辛，我需要非常自律，不是说着失败来临。Now dreams calling， 我相信一定坚定，这是我们不断迈进。My mission, my passion and my dream. These words aren't just for my team, but both for you and me. Cause we all have a life, yeah, we all wanna do something. We don't wanna live in vain, we all wanna grab the chance. Don't you ever fight alone, together we can have it all. 多辛苦，再多困难，我们一起哭，也一起笑，一起超越，一起成长，我们能够做到。Together we are strong， 人可是难不倒。Together we will rise， 新纪录一起 Together we shine, we will rise a new history. Together we'll rise. Together we are strong. 任何谁难不倒。
Hello and welcome back to the game. Hualien against Inter Taoyuan, with Hualien leading 2-0. We're just about ready for the second half. As you mentioned, Roy, Taoyuan a little bit frustrated to be 2-0 down now to Hualien. But Hualien simply taking their chances, and Taoyuan not.
We just mentioned in the first half that the defending problem is, I mean, they have to improve their defending problem for Inter Taoyuan. But today, I mean, in the first quarter of the first half, we just see that they defend quite well. So I think they have overcome the problem. But after after 20 minutes, seems that their defending is getting less solid, and they give chance to Hualien to score the first goal.
Yeah, I think as we saw, the first goal was a set piece.
Yeah.
Maybe some of that could have been avoided easily. We saw it a couple of times with the ball slipping through the keeper's hands.
Yeah.
And at the second opportunity, the ball put into the back of the net.
Yeah. And I stress that if Inter want to get back in this game, and they have to improve the defending, also their midfield control. But right now for them, they can't control the ball in the midfield, so that for the upfront three guys like Yang, Lan, and also Ding Qi, all of them, they just cannot get the ball easily, so they can't score. So they have to find ways that to improve the midfield problem. Right now, only the number 11, Chen Yanping, can hold the ball well. The other guys, I mean, in the midfield, 20, Zhang, or number 4, Xie, cannot did it well.
Yeah, so Hualien kicking off the second half from right to left, and of course then Taoyuan left to right. Yeah, I would have thought with Inter playing a 3-4-3 that number 8 Lan could perhaps drop into the middle and help out, try and control that midfield. Perhaps it was working for the first 15-20 minutes, but after that, I don't know what happened. Whether it was just energy levels.
Then maybe I think so, because I mean, when you're doing a 3-4-3, then that means you have to, your team have to be very got enough stamina, enough physical condition to support this kind of attacking formations. And I mean, but in fact, for Taoyuan Inter, seems that they are not that qualified. I mean, physically not qualified for this kind of attacking formation.
Yeah, certainly if you've put one more player up front, there's going to be more work to be done by the midfield and the back. And it looks like it showed after the first 20 minutes, unfortunately for Taoyuan. Maybe perhaps their heads dropped a little bit when they went behind again.
Yeah, I think so.
Through a mistake, I have to say.
Yeah.
But they've got to pick up now, second half, as there's a quick corner taken by Hualien. The ball played again to the back post, but out for a goal kick.
I think 10 is clever. They always make a cross to the back post, to the far post. Just knew that the goalkeeper is not that confident to catch the ball high at the far post.
Yeah, it's only when the ball's slipping. So.
Yeah.
But it's good to see. It's always frustrating the number of times we see a corner hit the first man or woman.
Yeah.
I know as a defender traveling up for a corner, just to see it, a poor ball in. This means a lot of running back and forth.
Yeah, I think so. So for rain days, I mean, so better ball control can control the match. I mean, can even win the match.
As we see Yang just coming down the left side, but just unable to keep that ball in play.
And you can see right now for Inter Taoyuan, they're still doing the 3-4-3.
So pressure up top. Taoyuan just able to get the ball away, but it's coming back.
Chen Yanping.
Decent tackle by Wan there. And Yang trying the through ball, but easily intercepted. So we see here Taoyuan trying a couple of early balls long, trying to get the front three more involved in the game.
Is that offside?
They're arguing over whose throw it is. But the officials determined the ball came off Wang last. Not entirely sure myself.
Yeah, it seems that the last touch should be on Inter player, number 22 Chuang. Seems to be.
So a scrappy start to the second half. Looks like they're just battling in the midfield at the moment.
You can see strong defending by Hualien. When every time Ding Qi get the ball, two guys, I mean two players or even three players come up to help to defend Ding Qi or Hualien. You can see right now, two defender for Ding Qi.
I think that may be down to the lack of support they're receiving
so,
up front as well. Of course. Although they're supposed to have three up front, it's they're not finding much space up there.
Yeah. But for the defense of Hualien, they just try their best to do it in the first time to deter, I mean, to stop the opponent to do the attacking. And just try to delay the attacking. And you can see the coaching team of Hualien just come up to help to see who is, I mean, the ball belongs to which side. Maybe they're complaining or arguing about the ball. They should be on their side.
Either way, a chance to get the ball forward, but easily dealt with by Taoyuan.
Ding Qi.
Ding Qi, the ball out to the right. So a chance to counter here.
To Ding Qi again. Lefty back heel.
Some decent forward play there.
Yeah, they did a layoff for Chen Yanping to make a shot.
Yeah. It's only ever going to be a half chance from that distance, but very well worked either way.
I really like the back heel from Yang. Yeah. I mean, that's a good start for Taoyuan Inter.
Yeah, first sign of attacking intent by them.
I'm just a bit worried about number 11 Chen Yanping for Inter Taoyuan because she really ran a lot today. Let's take a great responsibility on doing the attacking, and sometimes you can see she go back to help the defense. Yang.
Yeah, just crowded out there.
Yeah, finding her space.
Wu chasing this ball down and managed to keep it in play.
Okay, Wu.
See if she can find Tan in the middle. That's a good ball in. Ooh, just too far ahead of Tan in the end.
Nice pass. And I thought it should be a goal here. 10.
Just always out of reach and curling away, unfortunately.
Maybe she can slide, do the sliding.
A decent cross in.
Yeah.
Quick feet there by Xu. But no one to pass it to.
Keep the ball forward.
So, Tan's managed to get that ball. It looked like she was offside, and eventually the referee's blown her whistle. Can't really see
Maybe
from this angle.
Maybe a foul on Tan.
No, I can see in the background there, see the linesman flagging for an offside. Taoyuan launching the ball long. Ding Qi trying to play the ball forward again. But so far, Hualien putting up a pretty solid wall.
Yeah, it is.
They look well organized at the back, that's for sure.
I mean, the defending for Hualien is, I mean, quite active. And then aggressive defending. And you can simply see when somebody of, I mean, their opponent, they're going to get the ball, and then the defender of Hualien will come up in the first time.
Yeah, I think it's going through the team. We saw the ball going back to the keeper for Taoyuan. Strikers for Hualien, just looking to close down, not give them any time at the moment.
Yeah.
Which is different to the start of the first half when Taoyuan were afforded time on the ball, time to settle. See here a chance,
nice
ball
through.
Forward. Wu with the ball, puts another cross in. And again, just out of reach of Tan.
Yeah.
I think she'd had to grow another 2 feet there.
I think Tan and Wu got very good connection with each other. When Wu get the ball, he just simply make a turn, and then she didn't watch. I mean,
you can see
just pass the ball.
Yeah, she didn't look up once there. She almost instinctively knew.
Yeah, she has already knew that Tan is on the place, on that position. So that's why I say they are the best team up right now for them in the league. Okay, Ding Qi.
Run down the right.
Good effort.
Good ball in. Wang Yang just unable to direct that header goalwards.
Yeah, it's a perfect chance for Yang. Lovely pass by Ding Qi. Nice cross.
Yeah, it was time to position herself there. Yang didn't quite get in the right position.
Yeah.
In the end.
I mean, maybe Yang a little bit interfered by the defender, number 21. I mean, Lin Kailing. Just interfere, I mean, in the way. Okay, Chen Yanping.
Good tackle there by Chen Yahui. Some hesitation there. The ball's given away cheaply. Hualien moving the ball forward. You can see here they're just not giving the ball up, but just ran out of pitch there. As the Captain Wang chasing the ball down. So again, Hualien a bit slow on the ball there at the back. And Hualien with the chance here. So Taoyuan slow at the back. Strike deflected into the hands of Zhou. So Taoyuan trying to play their passing game, and the ball was nicked quickly by Hualien. As we see the ball not bouncing as it came through to Ding Qi and sliding under her foot. But, Taoyuan struggling to make the passes at the back.
Yeah.
That being said, they're moving forward now. The ball down the right.
Chen Yanping To number 12.
Yeah, Zoli-san coming across and cleaning up. Got 2 balls on the pitch right now. Ooh, a late tackle there by the captain, Tan Ya-jun. Didn't go in too hard though. Just a little late.
Yeah.
Maybe just frustrated the ball got away from her there.
I think it's kind of hard to control the ball. I mean, on this kind of slippery pitch situation, the ball is wet. It's not easy to manage on your feet.
You can see there, whenever there's any pressure on the Hualien defense, they're putting the ball out.
Yeah.
They're not taking any chances. Which is in contrast to Taoyuan, who's still trying to play that ball, make the passes. Probably their game plan, and if it's what they've practiced, it's what they're going to be trying to do.
And that should be the game plan, because for the last round they only got 6 goals conceded for Hualien. That means they got strong defending. Like they only concede 1 goal for each match on average.
Yeah, and with
second least, I mean, the first one is to be Taipei Bear, only concede for 3 goals only.
Yeah,
for
3
the last
goals.
round. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's including today's game.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah, conceding 3 after 6. That's a good defensive record for sure.
Yeah.
But Taoyuan with an upward struggle here. I think as we had a look at the table, 5 goals in 5 games. And they need at least 2 here if they're going to get anything out of the game.
Yeah, but the main problem is that they lost too much goals. I mean, they only got 5 goals in 5 games, but lost 10 goals, conceded 10 goals.
So again, Taoyuan trying to play their way up from the back, but pressure there by Wu and Tan, making it very difficult.
Yeah.
For Tan Ya-jun. They have managed it, however.
And the poor first touch.
Yeah. And Hualien just opting for the ball around the corner over the top.
Okay, 60 minutes right now, but still neither side want to bring up some fresh legs. Throw in. There's a pull. A foul on number 20 for Hualien. Xu. Okay, Chen Yanping was down.
So Taoyuan with the chance to put the ball into the box here. Managed to get a strike away just outside the box, but not troubling the keeper on this occasion.
Yeah. Nice one too. Yang with the run.
But again, unable to get past that back 4. And Wang with the good ball forwards to Wu, who then in turn looks to Tan with a chance here. The whistle's gone for offside. Again, very, very quick and precise play.
Yeah.
有15号林小云入场，9号谭文玲出场。
So 10 is getting off. Another one, number 15.
Yeah, Lin Xiaoyun.
Yeah, it's on. I just want to say 10 and Wu, they can easily team up quickly.
Yeah, very nearly in there again, just before she came off 10.
You can see the last attacking. When Wu is getting the ball, 10. Try to show her a way to pass the ball.
Lightly late tackle there, but playing on.
So move the ball. Nice pass.
So what do you think the thinking is there, taking Tan off with the game? I'd say still balanced, only 2-0. I wouldn't say the game's won yet.
Yeah.
And Tan certainly didn't look injured.
But you can see from, when we enter the second half, you can see Hualien is place more emphasis on defending, on the attacking, just simply like doing the counter attack. Mostly when the captain Huang get the ball and then just pass on to Wu or 10. Right now 10 is off, so the main target should be Wu. I think 2-0 should be enough for Hualien to take the 3 points if they really doing great defending.
Lan tries a through ball there, but it's very direct, very straight. It's always going to be difficult to land that one.
Yeah.
Especially with the wet surface. Looks like this ball's going to come all the way through to number 19, who squares it to Lin. Strikes it, but deflected.
Yeah, number 19, Lin Yaxuan. Want to cut the ball back in the middle. Nice ball through Ding Qi.
And the ball right, but cut out by Lin. So it looks like Lin may have come on at halftime.
Yeah.
Replacing Yang on the left. There's Chen Yao Wei, a strong tackle there, stopping Taoyuan from moving forwards. But here they come again. Ding Qi.
No offside.
Strikes it from the left side. Curls over the bar.
I just wonder whether Ding Qi want to make a cross or want to chip the goalkeeper. Because I saw somebody is running in the middle.
Yeah, we'll have another look here.
Yeah.
I think she had a quick look at the goal. And that looks like a strike, looking for the far right corner.
Because she didn't, she didn't have a glance in the middle to see that whether somebody's getting in.
Yeah, I think she only had eyes for goal there.
Yeah.
But here, Taoyuan working the ball down the left side.
Nice stop.
Teng playing the ball in. But cleared out well by Hualien.
Make the cross again. Clear by Wang. You can see Taoyuan Inter, the 3 defender back, they cross the middle line.
Well done.
That the 10 players on the field, they are forcing Hualien to drop back.
Yeah, number 12 there, Ho. Getting past her defender, but unable to put in a decent cross.
Yeah. In fact, right now, Hualien is playing a bit passive right now because they are emphasized on defending. So, I mean, Inter Taoyuan, they try their best to push a little bit forward, force them for the Hualien to defend at their back.
So,
so number 16 on for Inter.
Bit of confusion there, but it's number 12 Ho that's coming off. They think. Hold on, because someone's down injured. I think they may change who they're looking to substitute. Looks like someone's in quite a bit of distress now. I didn't see quite what happened there, Roy, did you?
I didn't. Just see had to play back.
Yeah, it looks like the captain, Taoyuan, lying down there on the pitch. She's immediately being put on the stretcher.
I hope she'll be fine. Seems like painful for her. And that simply creates a water break.
Yeah. Taoyuan players taking this opportunity to have a drink.
Yeah.
And the Hualien players. So eventually we're having a substitution. 16 is coming on for number 22, Zhang.
What the game plays on? So 20 minutes to go. Still have time to get back.
I'm just wondering now, are Inter playing with 10 men? I didn't quite see anyone coming on for the midfield captain. 10 there. Lin there looking to close the ball down at the back, putting the Taoyuan players under a little bit of pressure. And Hualien win the ball in the Taoyuan half. You can see here quite a few players coming forward now. This ball's out to the right. And they'll have a throw. So with just 20 minutes to go, Taoyuan yet to work a clear-cut chance. As we see Hualien getting the ball into the box again, and Taoyuan just happy to clear at the moment.
Yeah.
Just happy to get the ball out. And here we have number 10 replacing the captain Taoyuan, who just a moment ago was down injured. So she won't be continuing, she's been replaced now.
So number 10, Champion Wei, was playing last time as the first starting lineup. Last game. Let's see whether she can help in the midfield.
We have a strike here. After an initial mix-up by the Hualien players. One of the three do get a strike away, but along the ground, the keeper picked that up.
Hey Jake, just check out the schedule for Taoyuan next week. Seems they got a big trouble because next time they're heading to Taichung facing the Blue Whale.
So, not long after playing them.
Yeah. So after the 5-2 and then the Mets game, after 2 games. And then for Hualien, they're facing Kaohsiung Yangxin in the next game. It seems pretty easy for Hualien.
Yeah. And you can never discount them before the start of a game, but certainly Kaohsiung, Yangxin look to be the team that are really struggling in the league so far.
Yeah.
Having been unable to pick up any points.
In fact, they've been struggling for a few years.
Yeah.
But I should say that they got many young players, like 15 or 14 years old in the squad. I mean, in the past or right now, it's also the same case. That means they help to promote. They help to promote the youth football for female.
Yeah, I'm guessing perhaps football not so prominent down in the south in Kaohsiung.
Yeah, maybe. And they just try their best to promote football, include more female players to go to play. But this is a strange trend. For those good players to play at the northern part.
Yeah. I think it may, in somewhat, be to do with capital Taipei being up here in the north, but also the weather. Although Kaohsiung's only a couple of 100 miles south,
maybe, yeah.
They don't really have a winter. I'd say temperatures, even in winter, don't drop below 20 degrees on average, and in the summer it's very hot and humid.
I think maybe also if for the northern part got more, better jobs, better training facilities here.
Yeah,
and
certainly there's going to be more investment and development
yeah, of course.
up near the capital. As we see here, Hualien still defending from the front, still closing down when they can. Another run down the right. She's done well there to keep hold of the ball. There's a deep cross in. And we should have a strike here. Oh, very close there.
Chen Yanping.
Yeah, she did well to bring that ball down on the deep cross. And she had time to get her shot away.
Yeah, it's not easy, to make a strike at that, narrow angle for her. Just couldn't keep the ball down.
Yeah, just off to the left there.
Yeah.
But at least Taoyuan creating a couple of chances now, which is something they need to be doing.
We can see that they're still not giving up right now, looking for chances to overcome the game. Okay, nice run for Hualien.
So the ball's put back to the edge of the box.
Looking for Wu. Ball to the left. Ling. Want to pass to the middle. Just see again. Nice defending by Jen.
Looked like the initial tackle there by Ho was just not strong enough.
Seems the ring is coming back right now. Showering.
Yeah, as I mentioned, the last few days it's been raining pretty much non-stop. And I think over the next few days we're expecting more rain. As the ball comes in the box here. Zor opting to stay on her line. And Hualien just not able to get that strike on target. The header going over the bar by Wu. So you see here, Hualien again applying the pressure up top. Taoyuan really struggling for anywhere to play their passes.
Yeah, I think so.
I think once the Taoyuan players got the ball, they've got the three players up front now, or two up front, and number 19 Lin constantly applying pressure to them.
Yeah.
And we see here Wang win the ball back for Hualien. They look to break forward again.
Right now you can see the problem with Taoyuan is that they got some fresh legs on the pitch, but they're just playing too concentrate on the midline. And they're not using flank to open up space for the players. So I mean, it's easy for Hualien to do the defending. And just standing in the midline, be a little bit concentrated, and then they can stop all the balls from Taoyuan Inter.
As you see a ball here, forward by Lan, out to the right, but a cross by Zhang, not troubling Hualien. We've got a little bit of trouble here. If
have to be easy if that. Ooh. You can see number 13 again. Number 13.
Yeah,
was against Pan. Chen with the ball, nice turn.
So the ball flicked on by Lan. See, as we enter these last 10 minutes, Hualien perhaps moving a little bit deeper.
So you can see for Inter, they're just doing 1-2s in the midline. So it's easy for Hualien to defend. So when we are doing attacking, we usually got some kind of rhythm, like we do short passes for 2 and then we got 1 long passes. So that's, the train to rhythm of doing the attacks. So number 14. Huang was on, and then number 13 Wu was off. So Jake, you remember last time when Huang is getting on, so score within 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Yeah, just break the record. For the fastest scoring. So
for a substitute, right?
Yeah, for her Huang.
So she's come on with 20 seconds, 80 minutes 20. Let's see. She's here on the ball immediately. Plays the ball out to the left.
She's running the middle, waiting for chances to come.
The linesman's flagged for offside. So Huang won't be able to beat her record of scoring within 30 seconds.
Time is over.
But yeah, she was immediately on the ball. As we watch Taoyuan looking to come forward, the ball should come through to the keeper here, and does.
And Huang is really young right now. She's only 16 years old. The second youngest in the team. First one should be the number 2 defender, Zhang Tianling, 15 years old only. So a big gap there. For the midfielder number 8, Wang, is 32 years old, and they got players like 15 years old. That means a big gap there.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll feel a certain sense of achievement to be playing at this level, at that age.
Nice shot. Ooh.
As we see a decent strike there. Again, just rising over the bar.
Okay, number 10, Champion Wei. Have a look again. So it's lucky for her to get the ball back. Ding Chi passed the ball back and then to Champion Wei to make the shot.
The ball was dipping, just not enough. See floodlights on as this late afternoon kickoff.
Yeah.
Sun starts to set.
Hey, Ding Chi again.
Well defended.
Yeah, should be a goal kick.
Well defended there. So I think if Taoyuan need to get anything from this game, next few minutes.
Yeah.
They're going to have to create. Yeah, they're going to have to create a couple of chances. Yeah, number 12, Ho. Just having some magic spray on her left calf. It stretches out again.
It seems it doesn't help. Needs more medical attention.
So another break in play. The player's taken off injured. We'll wait and see shortly whether she comes back to rejoin the game.
Several minutes to go. I mean, for the second half to end.
I think Hualien will be happy just to play the ball, play the game out here now. Just make sure they don't take any risks, or make any silly decisions.
Okay, Chen Yanping.
That's a fairly aimless pass forward in the end. I think there was some space out here on the right.
Just maybe she wants to make a short ball forward. Just hit it too strong.
Keeper kicks, and it should bounce through to the opposite number.
You can see the pitch is quite slippery. You can see a few times players fell down.
Yeah, just losing their grip a little bit.
Yeah.
It's always going to be a little bit difficult with 3 games being played on the same pitch.
Yeah.
Especially a grass pitch, 3 games in a row. And you can see the pitch has deteriorated somewhat. I would say after 3 games it's still playing fairly even.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, another substitution here.
So looks like 12 Ho isn't able to continue.
Number 19 Lu Yan was on. Lu came up as to play on during the last game.
Yeah, so she'll have the final 5 minutes here just to replace Ho, who just went off injured. It should be a straight swap. So they continue their 3 at the back. Hualien get the ball into the box. Lin did well to apply enough pressure.
Yeah.
And Huang got shot away. If
Hualien wins the game, I mean, they will get 5 wins in a row, right?
Yeah, on par with Taipei Bear, so they look like the 2 teams heading the league at the moment after their draw, first game of the season. They both look like they'll be picking up.
Yeah, seems to be a good start for Hualien.
Yeah. And with this 2-0 lead, I think they'll lead Taipei Bear on goal difference with +10 to Taipei Bear's +8. As we ever see a ball in again. And a strike here, miss-hit. By number 19, Lin, out for a goal kick. So all relatively tight up at the top of the table at the moment. There's Taoyuan moving the ball forward a little bit quicker now. And the ball falls somewhat fortunately into their path. I think Zhang could have let that ball go out for a throw into there. I'm not sure why she felt the need to slide and keep it in.
It seems she succeeded. No. Inter with a throw in here.
Yeah. So what do you say, Roy? It's not been the finals of matches, a little bit scrappy.
Yeah.
I'd say difficult to pick out a star performer. But if you had to pick one?
But you know, I mean, for the second half, I expect the Hualien will still do the attacking, but in this half they just play much on defending. So it gives a lot of chances for Taoyuan, but it's unlucky for Taoyuan to, I mean, even to grab a chance here to come back from the game. So a bit frustrated for Taoyuan today.
Yeah, certainly. I think we have to look back to the vital points in the game.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's the mistake by the keeper letting the ball through.
Yeah.
Through her hands in the corner. So we see Huang here with the ball in support. Number 19 Lin, but unable to make the through pass. We're into the final minute of normal time. And Lin still applying the pressure. She was substituted on, so I'd imagine she's got quite a bit more energy than those that have been on the pitch the whole match. She's working hard for her team, making it difficult for Taoyuan right up until the final whistle. So Ding Qi working well there. So Roy, the result you're expecting, I'd imagine, but perhaps not as stylish as you would have thought.
I mean, before the game, I said Hualien should be, I mean, have a more advantage over Taoyuan. But after the game started, I just see that it seems Taoyuan Inter is just coming back from the defeat last time, and they did well, no matter on defending and attacking. But I feel disappointed for me. I mean, for Taoyuan Inter, they just can't stand. I mean, till the last minute for the first half, and then they lost 1-0.
Yeah, they're playing well in parts.
Yeah.
But they've certainly got to make that happen for a bigger duration during the game.
The mistake is not that silly, but should be preventable. Yeah, just punch out, just as you mentioned, punch out the ball, and then I think Hualien may still got 0-0 right now up to this moment.
Yeah, and she did have an earlier warning as a ball slipped through her fingers just 2 minutes earlier from the same situation. So we've got 4 minutes of added time here before the final whistle. Minimum of 4 minutes, I should say.
I'm not blaming for the mistakes for the goalkeeper, but I think she should take up some kind of a responsibility for that, because she knew that for the first time she can't grab the ball, then she have to do other precaution to prevent the ball that get loose from her hand.
So the ball going through now to the Hualien keeper, Huang. I'm sure she'll use up as much time as possible. Before putting the ball long into the Taoyuan half. Well won there by 10, number 10, substitute captain. The ball just about getting through to the keeper there. A little bit of an anxious moment. I was not sure whether the ball was going to make it through.
But I think on the other hand, I should say the defense for Hualien is really doing good today. I mean,
they're quick out to the man.
Yeah.
Quick to close down any ball.
I mean, they really react quickly, and they can link up with each other. I mean, precisely and directly. And you can see when one lost his position, I mean, they get passed from the attacker. Okay, just see this. Oh, Chen Yanping can hold on with the ball.
Yeah. Dingqi got a good ball in there, but they were unable to get a clean strike away. And then 10 coming in and fouling.
So you can simply see for Taoyuan Inter, the key players should be Dingqi and number 11 Chen Yanping.
And they did create a couple of chances come down both the wings, both sides, both halves. But I think you can see the number of crosses they got in the first half to only have one shot.
Yeah.
And that to be a 25-yard strike. Like we say, it is frustrating.
In the first half, they mainly, rely on Chen Yanping to do the attacking, to be the pacemaker for Inter. In the second half, they put the pacemaker to Dingqi. And still, with different pacemakers, they did not, score one.
So as the referee blows the final whistle, today it's Hualien 2, Taoyuan 0. And again, we should be back after a short break.
我们是花莲女子足球队。2020台湾木兰足球联赛
在华视频道收看，
网络直播在 CTFA，
欢迎大家来收看哦。
球场上我尽情奔跑，毫不保留，用尽力量。我的热情从未改变，今天仍火热燃烧。我们朝向同样的方向，朝向同一目标。这是我们的舞台，今天尽情闪耀。Hey， 这次 we play together， 输赢也别太 care， 能一起踢球才是真的我的快乐。哎 ，say 个 hello， 做个朋友，大家特质不同，但能互相包容。我和你，你和我，互相帮忙，彼此加油。一个人无法踢球，大家一起才能成就。Oh， ball break the law， you know what？Peace and love is the best of all。 再多辛苦，再多困难，我们一起哭，也一起笑，一起超越，一起成长，我们能够做到。Together we are strong， 任何事难不倒。Together we will rise， 新纪录一起创造。Together we chase one dream， 必定会达成目标。疯狂喜悦奔跑，这锻炼非常艰辛，我需要非常自律。就算挫折失败来临 ，I'll dream coming， 我相信一定坚定，这是充满不断迈进。My mission, my passion and my dream. These words aren't just for my team, but both for you and me. 'Cause we all have a life again, we all wanna do something. We don't wanna live in vain, we all wanna grab the chance. Don't you ever fight alone, together we can have it all. 多辛苦，再多困难，我们一起哭，也一起笑，一起超越，一起成长，我们能够做到。Together we are strong， 任何事难不倒。Together we will rise， 新纪录一起创造。Together we chase one dream， 必定会达成目标。Together we share， 疯狂喜悦奔跑。多少训练练习不断，多少试炼都不简单，一起超越，一起努力面对挑战。Together we shine, we will rise a new history. Together we'll rise. Together we are strong. 任何事难不倒。Together we will rise. 新纪录一起创造。Together we chase one dream. 必定会达成目标。Together we share. 疯狂喜悦奔跑。Together we are strong. 任何事难
So welcome back. We're going to have an interview here with number 7, Chen Yaowei, the first goal scorer for Hualien.
是在花莲效力也很多年了，现在又是国中的足球老师，也是国中带国中足球队。对。那然后这个今年是刚刚那一球是个人今年度进的第一球，谈谈自己对自己未来的期许跟球队的期许。
This is the first goal of this season. So how do you feel?
能够延续下去，然后我能够继续为花莲效力。对。好。 然后继续能够为当选手的榜样。
And she said she's very happy to play in Hualien, and she has been playing here for many years. And she also right now she works as a coach for the Hualien local schools.
球员自己个人的感想，怎么去做在角色扮演当中做一个调整？
就是可能训练的时间比较少了，就是他们学生练完之后就换我自己训练。
And some because she takes up the work as a coach, then that means she didn't have enough time to train for herself, so she had to sacrifice.
也非常恭喜花莲队能够这个赢得这场比赛的胜利，然后我们也期许你在今年度能够有继续更好的一个表现，好不好？好，雅慧，谢谢你。当然，我们马上要进行的是花莲县体育会的这个理事长啊，针对这场比赛进球的球员要进行颁奖，对不对？所以你每进一个球，每个人都会颁奖。
For the best defending and attacking.
体育会的颁奖，谢谢雅慧。
好，谢谢。
Right now.
好，各位观众，我们看到这个花莲县体育会的王景德，那么同时也是花莲县的这个女足的这个副领队。 那么，然后这个要进行这个整个颁奖。
So now we can see defender number 7, Chen Yaowei, winning the best defending.
非常恭喜的是雅慧跟吴世平，
number 11, Zhuo Liping.
Yeah, number 7 best defending, number 11 best attacking today.
好，那谢谢，也恭喜地主花莲。
There's a scholarship for them. Yeah, really supporting. I mean, for the football players to study.
So before we sign off, just have a look at the stats. Finally, 2-0 to Hualien. 50-50 possession in the end. Hualien having twice the number of shots, but as you can see there, Inter no shots on target. Roy,
yeah,
big disappointment in the end.
Yeah, on the 8 corners for Hualien as well, and then 2 yellow cards for Hualien today.
Yeah, so better luck next time for Inter. Hope you can join us next week, where we'll have Taipei Blue Whale against Taoyuan International. A repeat of last week's game. Thank you for joining us. Take care.
See you next time at the same time. Bye-bye.